So let's just go at the mine. I think I still have something to do here for the mine. I got 2. I'm gonna do that once. Just collecting the rewards from my mounts. 4 scrolls with only 4 mounts. That's pretty nice. And 7 soul crystals as well. So, as always, I'm gonna put the same mounts to get the scrolls. I'm just doing these, and after that, I'm gonna try my stuff. Trying to find some good coefficients for the real rewards. Doing that quick. Just another mount. Here, another 40%. And let's check the cross-server spots. Just try to see if I'm still here somewhere. Maybe I can defend that spot again. And yes, I'm gonna fix my defense at the top. And can I put a mount here? Perfect. Okay, so just let's do that quickly. Let's throw that here. Another drill. Hey, what's up, Kelvin? For now, I'm just doing my dailies. I forgot to do them. So I'm doing that, and after that, I'm gonna try the new items. I forgot to use the bonus we have at the parking, so I'm just completing that and trying to get a few more ore. And thank you, Bikobi. That was pretty nice. Pretty nice luck on that event. So now I have the items and I can try them. Yeah, you caught me live. Good job. You were playing on the C server, right? So how is it going on the C server, by the way? I heard about the biggest whale ever playing on the C server of the game. You know, his name is Prophet. Do you know him? Apparently, he's gonna let me an access to his account, maybe next week or in 2 weeks, to showcase his account to the world. The strongest account ever in the game. He has like 240 million power, which is insane. 100 million more power than me. And a bit more. That's a crazy power. You are on the server 186. Yeah, Prophet is the biggest whale, of course. you always vote for him. Of course you are doing that. He's so above the others. This is just crazy, guys. He showed me some fights that he was doing in the championship, and he wasn't losing any HP at all. Even versus the strongest players in the championship were not able to kill his clone. And he showed me some results he had on the Behemoth, for example, and that was crazy too. Like, in the Abyss, for example, my biggest score at the moment was 17 million, and his score is 219 million. So 200 million more. This is absurd. But I think that he maxed out absolutely everything in the game. Like, he told me that before letting me the access to his account, he wanted first to finish maxing out his ring. I'm gonna show that to you in a moment. Just finishing that. You didn't know I was doing live. This is because generally I'm not. I just started 2 days ago and I'm pretty enjoying that, so here I am. World Battle, where all the biggest whales battles together. That could be fun, but this is a cross-region combat, you know? If you mean the fights between the sea servers and the global servers, and you have a lot of differences, this is not the same version of the game, so I don't think that it is possible. They should merge the two servers, yes, but as I was saying, there are a lot of differences between the two versions of the game, so they need to merge a lot of things if they want that to work. And I don't think they want to do that. Okay, let's just end that. You got a random weird question. Could you show me the rates for level 31 magic lamp? I'm gonna show that to you. I just complete my auto stuff here, my auto mining, and I'm gonna show that. Only 2 bombs and drills. Let's explode this one here, this one there. This one on the right, and let me show that to you. So this is my lamp, level 31 at the moment, and these are the rates I have. 0.05 to get some methanol. Is that what you wanted to see? So I'm just completing my shroomy farm at the moment. Then I'm gonna show you some peaks, and finally I'm gonna try the new items in PvP. And in PvE I'm gonna try that, but I don't think I will see a difference. Maybe with my clone, we will check that. The prices get very high very quickly. Yeah, you mean the gold to upgrade the lamp. Yeah, it costs a huge amount of gold now. I think I fucked up. I wanted to use the premium seeds, but yeah, whatever. I got only 6, so it's not gonna make a big difference. Okay, so let's use the premium seeds. Use my fertilizers. Okay, this is done. Just gonna buy that as always. Put the advanced seeds now. And just leave that. Claim the rewards here. I need to do 1 fight apparently. So let's just go here. And generally I just try to find a weak player without anybody here. So I'll go to my friend list and let's try this one. No, there is someone. I don't want to disturb that person. This one maybe. Yeah, no employee, no employer. Perfect. Now I have all the people I need to at the dormitory. View intimacy. I'm gonna use that here. Go to the tech park. Speed that up. And now I want to show you something, guys. Something very stunning. You are not ready to see that. Trust me, you are not. This is just a teaser for another live stream I'm gonna do in 1 or 2 weeks. I'm just waiting for the answer of that guy, and you will see this is absolutely crazy, guys. That prophet whale is called Elon Musk. I don't know. I don't think so. But he might be very, very rich. Because just he maxed out many artifacts. I don't exactly know the price to max out an artifact, but imagine the number of copies of dupes of that artifact you need to max it out. If you go to upgrade preview, it's not written here, but you need to obtain first the 5 yellow stars, which means that if I remember correctly, you need, to obtain the second one, you need an extra copy, so 1 copy, then 2, so you need 3 for the third star, then 2 more, so 5 for the star number 4, then you need 3, so you need 8 for the 5 yellow stars in total, then you need another 3 to get the purple, so then you need 4, 4, 5, and 5. So in total, you need like maybe 30 copies. 30 copies to upgrade that to the maximum. And he has that on many artifacts, mounts, and back accessories. Imagine the price to get that on an artifact. And he has many artifacts like that. To get 30 copies, it's very easy. In average, I think like you need to spend 400 to get an artifact, maybe 500 in average, multiplied by 30. So imagine the price he's spending all the time. This is crazy, guys. But hey, when you're rich, you don't think the same with your money, right? Let me just show you a few things. Look at that. And tell me what you think about that. Have you ever seen that? Look at the stats given by the mount. And look at the upgrade. He's missing only 1 star to upgrade it to the maximum. Tier 19, 9 stars. This is crazy, guys. 62% evasion rate. Yeah, level 19. When someone told me that one player on the C server already had that mount here, I was like, he reached the tier 15. That's crazy, guys. I wasn't expecting him to be on tier 19. This is insane. And by the way, look at the amount of clock winders you need for the last star. 46,000. And if I show you what I have at the moment, this is what I have. 26,000. And I saved that during maybe around 2 months. Or let's say 1 month and a half to get that. And I am on tier 8. And I am a big spender. Yeah, probably 50k, yes. I don't know exactly, but this is very, very expensive. If you want to get that, you need to go in the shop and you need to go to that section, if I'm not mistaken. First of all, you need to buy all the gems daily. And as you can see, I'm never doing that because I still have the double chance. And you need to buy the clock winders here using your red diamonds. And then you need to wait. I suppose that it's going to reset 1 time a week. I don't even know. But this is crazy, guys. But then he can have a lot of red diamonds through some events. Maybe not this one, but you know, these big series of events in which you have a lot of things to claim. If I remember, you can get a lot of red diamonds here. But once you completed the quest, then you get nothing else. I don't know, but this is crazy, guys. The highest power I've seen, look at mine. 123 million. And you might think that this is very high, right? But one more time, this is not high at all. Because when I'm going to show that to you, you are going to realize. I don't know if I have a picture of that, but maybe we can see that through the videos he sent to me. Yeah, I'm going to show that. This is just crazy, guys. Look at that. Can we see the power here? I don't know. No, maybe not. On that video, we can see that. You can see the power now. 242 million. Yeah, Rudy has a high power. I feel like, if I remember correctly, Rudy has like 160 million. Or maybe 170 million maximum. Prophet, the biggest player on the C server of the game, is currently at 242 million. I don't know anything about his main stat though. I don't know how much HP, attack, and defense he has. But this is crazy, guys. And if you check a fight versus a strong player, look at that. He's not taking any damage at all. Every attack is a dodge. And every attack that can hit deals only 1 HP. 167 million. Yeah, he's far away from that guy. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, that's it. 168 million. Level 200. That guy never lose. Look at that. He can't lose. Look at all the dodges. This is crazy. He is dodging most of the attacks, and every attack that can land is dealing only 1 HP. You can buy an unlimited amount? Yeah, that guy is unkillable. This is the real unkillable guy. Yeah, he probably has a crazy amount of HP defense. So much defensive stats that the strongest player of the server can deal only 1 HP in damage per hit. And people can't even kill his clone. Let's check that. This is the championship. You see? This is him. And this is the clone. And that's his teammate. Look at the clone. He will never die. Look at the damage taken by the clone. You want to see about PvE? He sent me some pictures. I'm gonna show that to you right after. Look at the clone one more time. You have the clone here. He's not losing any HP at all. He doesn't deal a lot of damage here, by the way, because he's using a tanky regen build at the moment. No, I don't know about a million. But probably that the C server of the game is running thanks to him. He's probably a huge investor, if we say that. So in PvE, you want to see his damage. This is the behemoth. I don't know if I can zoom in a bit. No, I can't zoom in here. Yeah, it's a bit better now. Do you see that? Crazy score, right? If I remember, my score is like 10,000. 10,000? Let's check that, you know? 100,000. Wait. No, 1 million. I got 1 million. And wait, I'm just gonna recheck that. He's at the moment. Wait, only 6 million? No, there is probably a mistake here. I don't know, Jessica. I didn't ask that to him. Okay, this is the theater, but one more time, we can't see very clear here. Let me zoom in a bit. The score at the theater. You have like 13 million trillion damage. And here you have the abyss. And you have that score. Let me check. 219 million trillion damage. Yeah, the strongest player in the C server and all servers united. You know, this is the strongest player ever in the game. So let me come back here. And yesterday, that was my score. 8 million trillion. So he can deal like 210 million more. But hey, I have only 123 million power. So this is way less than him. The strongest player in the world. Yeah, of course. Wow. And if I can't get more luck than that, I'm gonna struggle to progress though. So let's check what I have today. Okay, garbage. Another garbage. Garbage and, you know, garbage too. Really sad. Okay, so at the moment, there is something that I would like to breed. This one apparently is very cool for an archer class. When you have many sources of heal, you are going to deal more damage to the target during the fight. So this is pretty cool to have that cat apparently. And I want to breed this one with another one giving Meteor Feather, because this is another source of heal, and apparently the combination of a Meteor Feather and that avian is pretty cool. So this is something that I would like to have, but I need some luck and I need to wait. So we will see that later. Then I just need to keep... where is multiple shots? Yeah, I'm gonna continue breeding this one and try to find another cat. With this one, multiple shots, so if I can proc another interesting thing here, that would be great. And I need as well Terminal Strike. Hey Buffy, what's up? So, do I have another one to breed? Look at that. I'm breeding so many things. They are all recovering and I need to wait so much time because I have been doing that for so long already. I got another one, multiple shots, no speeding here. So let's use that and try to pass that down to another cat. Oh wait, maybe I have someone else with that cat here. Maybe this one. No, this is not what I'm looking for. Here, Terminal Strike, multiple shots. This is something that I would like to have. And for another one, let's take this one. I have Terminal Strike, no speeding. And I'm gonna try to pass that down to that cat. But maybe someone else have a better one. Let's just check my friend list. This one. Yeah, you have multiple shots. I'm gonna try to breed that with this one. My friend Eli, no, he stopped a while ago. You're level 133. Oh, you are on my server, you mean? You are in the ranking here? Let me know your ranking, and if you want, I will try to fight versus you. But you are only level 133, right? So you might not be in Elite Champion. So, here I was trying something. This is a Plume Monarch class. I switched to that class. I wanted to try the difference between the Plume Monarch and the Sacred Hunter class in PvP. And for that, I did some changes. When you are playing a Plume Monarch, you need to upgrade your global combo and global and crit damage here and lower a bit the other stats. This class releases a lot of damage thanks to the combos. And in comparison with the Sacred Hunter needs only to have a basic attack damage and attack to deal some damage based on max HP. This is the difference between the two classes. In the past, nobody was playing the Sacred Hunter class because the damage based on max HP were not that great. You are gonna give me a follow. Oh, okay, thank you. So look at that. This is in PvE with the Plume Monarch. Check that. I'm just gonna switch the class because the goal of here of that live stream is to showcase the Sacred Hunter. Thank you, Jessica, for the extra $1. Here I said that I wanted to change my class again and spent another 4,000 red diamonds. I love that. Go back to the Sacred Hunter class. And with the exact same build, we will directly see the difference in PvE in the campaign. There we go. Let's see if I can kill them as fast as with the other class. And they can already reach me and attack me. So this is way less effective. So the Sacred Hunter class is not made for PvE. The Plume Monarch is made for that. The Sacred Hunter is interesting today in very endgame versus players with a high amount of HP. Because when you check the stats, the skills here, you deal some damage based on the target's current HP. So it's very cool to deal high damage to the target when he is full life, but the more the life he's gonna lose, the less effective is gonna be the skill. So this is a bit sad, by the way. I would love if it was on max HP, but hey, we can't choose that. So during a fight, the Sacred Hunter is becoming less efficient at the end. And this is the issue I currently have in PvP. So I'm just gonna reset my souls here to make a tanky build, because apparently the new artifact is pretty cool to help you survive in PvP. You want me to attack Rolleaf? He's not in Elite Champion. I think that he's above. But I can try to find him and practice versus him. If he has the right set equipped, maybe. I don't think so, but we will check that. So here, generally, I upgrade that a bit higher than the attack, because I have some buffs increasing my attack, and so if I want to max out my damage output, I need to do that. I feel like I need to do that. So then I need to upgrade a lot my HP here to 78. It should be enough. And by the way, I can claim the things here, so let's do that. And my class Awakening, I just want to switch. I want to go to my tanky build. So this is the one. I'm using these skills. I tried many things, but for my survivability, the shield was always better than the other things. But I'm still a bit weak versus other Plume Monarchs. Operation too frequent. Please try again later. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know why you have that issue. So these are the pals I'm using at the moment, because I'm liking some combo with my gear. If I show you the current gear I have, crit rate regeneration. Here it could be better if it was some combo, but I can't be lucky enough to have all the set I want. Regen Counter-Strike. It's not working well with an archer class. Use all global HP or combo in the prayer statue. All global HP. Because when you are playing the Sacred Hunter class, you are not going to deal a lot of damage based on your combo. So I based my damage on the global basic attack and the attack. And my HP, because thanks to the event and stuff like that, I can do some damage based on my current HP. And so it helps. Hey Slayer. You want me to follow you? You mean, by follow, you mean in the game? A regen PAL combo. This is something that generally I'm saving just in case the PAL class becomes very interesting someday. I'm losing some stats. Yeah, this is because of the regeneration. 0.25. Here I had only 0.23. So you know I'm gonna save the previous one. Go back to that build. So here, if I show you my stats, I have only like 63% combo at the moment. And I'm using the red banana, give me an extra 10%. So I am far away from my goal. I need way better than that, but I'm still like in the pieces of gear. If only I could get them, that would help a lot. So let's check the other things to see if my build is correct. I lost a bit of regeneration. This is because I lowered a bit my HP soul here. I could have a bit more, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not losing that much, so it's okay. 2587 crit resistance. Probably because here, yesterday I tried more things and I lowered a bit my crit resistance. Maybe I should try to upgrade that a bit. I'm gonna do some tests during that video. Normally the season is gonna be the season number 4, the next one. So let me just check that as well, because normally I have a bit more feathers today. So maybe I can have a few more stats somewhere. So I maxed out my HP everywhere, so I got more heals. Here I got the wands, so very important for PvP. I got the wand here as well. HP, I got the attack increase here. I got some more heals with all my combos. This is something very nice when you are using the that avian apparently. When you check that avian, for every 16 times healed, it's including a lot of things. Your regeneration, so that stat here, then the healing amount, that stat there, very important too. And it counts as well the extra heals you're getting through your combos here apparently, through the pals attacking the target as well, and stuff like that. So if I understood correctly, when you are using that, people are trying to get many different sources of heals so they can proc the effect of the pal more often, and you can deal some damage based on your current HP. So the more the HP you have, the more... I don't know if it is my own current HP though, I think yes, but 5% of current HP to targets within the range, the more you can proc that effect, the more the damage you will do. Your crit resistance seal is level 25 and you have a 3000 crit resistance. Maybe it's coming from my enchants here. I have 2 sets of crit resistance. And here I have crit resistance. No, so maybe not. It's not coming from here. You want me to attack Truss? I'm gonna check that. Let's see if I can find that player. I can't find him for now. What I need to make stronger? Yes, I can give you some tips to increase your power, but for that you need to give me more details, Nyx. You're not. And Roy Leave, did you see him? I don't think he's in that section. I think he's above. Yeah, he's probably in the peak rank here. Or Eremi. Charlene. Charlene? This is not the same. This is not the same player in top 6 here, so you're not in my division. So you have 60 million power, and what class are you using at the moment? And Eremi? Do I have an Eremi here? Maybe not. I can't find any at the moment. I don't think he's in that division either. No, if you are playing an archer class, Kelvin, you need only combo at the prayer statue. The crit damage is absolutely bad. Free to play Nemesis. Just trying to find if there is an enemy here, and then I'm gonna try to find free-to-play Nemesis. But I don't know if they are in that division though. No, I couldn't find him. Yeah, maybe lower. The best for a warrior build, it depends on your power. If you have a very high power, if you can have like more than 400 billion HP at least, you can try to build your character around the HP and regen. And use some tanky things, all the things to increase your damage resistance, your combo damage resistance. You want to have a shield, you want to have some heals, and deal some damage based on max HP. This is the goal when you are using a martial sage. Let's go in the peak rank. Catron here. Let's try to find Roy Leaf. I'm pretty sure that he's around here. Can't find him for now. Ah, you think that they are lower? Okay. Hi, PK Beta. Yep, I can't find them here. Unfortunately. Skill regen. Let me just equip that. And then I'm gonna start my test. Yeah, confirm that. I had a bit more regeneration. My reason is because all enemy will have ignore combo. And so this is where you max out your crit damage. But the players who are maxing out the ignore combo and the combo damage resistance are also maxing out the crit resistance. And so they are going to lower by a lot the crit damage you are going to deal. You know? This is the reason why you are not really effective in PvP at the moment with the combos and crit damage. You want me to attack Kaja? Crossover? Do you know his rank? It will be easier for me to find that player if you can give me his rank. Can't find any Kaja at the moment. Close to the end. I couldn't find him. He's top 50. Okay, so I am just blind, maybe. Oh, this is the name? The top 55? Oh, okay, yeah, Kaja. Okay, I found him. And so he's a prophet with a tanky build. 410 billion HP though. Sacred Hunter with counter regen gear and a pet with heavy counter. Yes, I tried that. It's pretty fun when you are doing that. So let me just try that. 110 million. I think that I have the right set equipped, so let's just see how it goes. Do you see, by the way, I have pretty nice damage with the avian. Look at that. Every time it falls down on the target. So now I deal damage based on max HP, and this is the goal of that class. I have a pretty high survivability, and I can deal pretty nice damage too based on max HP. But the target here has way less power than me, so of course, I'm not struggling to beat him. Rowley, top 84. Who is the top 84? A Martial Sage? A Plume Monarch? He doesn't have a high attack, so normally I shouldn't struggle at all. Because I have a lot of combo damage resistance, crit resistance, and stuff like that. And this is how it works. And at the moment, my class is a Sacred Hunter class. And I'm not losing any HP at all here. But this is probably because he's lacking some attack. When I'm facing players with my power, they can deal a lot of damage to me. I'm gonna show you an example. If I go in my own arena here, I'm gonna try to face Walnut here. He has a very nice amount of attack and he's using a Plume Monarch. And you will see the difference. Now, if I remember correctly, he's beating me at the moment. This is why I'm currently trying the new artifact, because apparently it helps you to survive. Let's check that. And he's apparently using the scissors, so he's reducing my heals. And over time, he's gonna start having some more attack speed and stuff like that, so I will take more damage. So that guy in front is a Plume Monarch, and he has the same power as mine. So let's check the timer, and then I'm gonna equip the new artifact just to see if I have more survivability thanks to the 20% increase in damage resistance. And the fight is over. I don't think it was close because I'm pretty sure that he was using the cheat amount. And I'm currently working on that at the moment, trying to lower the damage I take from the other Plume Monarchs. Counter-Strike regen, 0.25, that piece of gear is way better. An extra 500k. I'm using the banana at the moment because I don't have the right gear. I'm lacking a lot of combo, and so the banana gives me an extra 10%. My set is absolutely garbage at the moment. I would need to reach the 100% combo to deal more damage with the multiple shots, and on the avian, if I had Terminal Strike and Meteor Feather, the combo would heal me more, lower more the heals received by the target, and deal more damage based on HP. And so my set is incomplete yet. I wanted to change my artifact. Because apparently players are complaining a bit about that artifact because every 10 seconds and during 3 seconds, you can't deal any damage at all, but you are getting 20% more damage resistance, which is a very, very high amount of damage resistance. So when you are using that, generally you can survive a bit longer, and this is what I want to try right now. So let's go back in here. You think I would be able to beat you? If you want, we can try, but I'm not sure. You have way more power, and if you are using a tanky build, I'm pretty sure I can't beat you. But if you want me to try, you can just equip your main set, and I'm gonna try in practice mode. Let's go back in here, challenge again, try to find walnuts again, and let's just see if I can survive more that time. But you will see that over time, when you have that effect here with the roses, it means that it proc the effect of the bow, so I have the 20% increase in damage resistance, but I am stuck during 3 seconds and I can't deal any attacks or skills at all. And I'm losing some damage. I can't deal the same amount of damage as before, and I'm not even sure if I can survive longer than before though. But if I change my class to a Martial Sage, maybe the 20% would help me to survive longer. But I'm not even sure about that. I just heard the people complaining about the damage resistance given by the artifact. That it was even harder to beat the warriors. If you have only 29 million power, the best class at the moment for you to beat players with the same power is to go for a Monarch. Or maybe you can try to use the Dark Lord class. Because I remember with that power, you can probably one-shot the targets. The 10% global attack is nice. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. And you know, just for the fun, let's just try to change my class, use the same exact build, but with a warrior that time. And just to see what is happening. The tankiness difference. By the way, if you want a guide on how to spend your red diamonds, this is not the right thing to do. I'm wasting all my red diamonds at the moment. Yeah, I was better with another artifact. Yes, of course. Because I have less damage and the 20% damage resistance increase for 3 seconds is absolutely garbage. Because most of the time when I have that, I have a shield or the damage immunity and it's absolutely useless. So, Wallet is here again. I have a Martial Sage that time and let's see if I can survive longer. That test is just to see the difference between the two classes. And by the way, you can see that now I can't deal any damage at all. And I take almost the same damage. Trust can beat me. What class he is using? Ta-da! I just died. So the result wasn't that different, right? And if we compare the stats, I need to work on my combo damage resistance. I'm pretty sure that it could help me to survive longer. I have like 20% ignore combo, which is pretty nice, but I can have better than that if I want to survive more. He should be top 25. Yeah, wait a second. I'm resetting my class again. I'm working on my archer build. And there isn't a big difference in tankiness between the two classes, so in my opinion, that class is still better. I'm convinced that I can do something with my Sacred Hunter. Okay, now I'm stopping the waste of red diamonds. I'm just gonna switch my artifact because this one is garbage. And you know, I'm not even sure that I can have a good score in PvE using that. The 10% cooldown reduction on the clone, I'm not even sure if it can do something. This is something else that I want to try, you know? I'm here to try things, so let's just change my build to my behemoth. So here I have that equipped. I'm just going to equip something else. Instead, I want to equip the Bistro Bow, and we are going to check the difference. Let's go with the Alien Dimension here. Let's go in the Lava Behemoth, and let's see how fast I can recover the cooldown of my clone. So let's check the timer. Still in cooldown. I will get it almost. Nine seconds left. I got the cooldown of my clone. Let's see the difference when I equip the other artifact. Nine seconds on the previous test. So normally, it should be reduced by 10%. That's not making a huge difference, right? Look at that, this is almost the same. So it's not changing anything at all. So this is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what they try to do with that artifact here. I'm not getting any difference at all on the cooldown of this clone strike. This is, in my opinion, ridiculous. So that artifact is good only for the global attack. So I'm just gonna re-equip what I had before. And by the way, maybe I should try this one as well. After the start of the fight, I'm getting more attack speed, more energy skill regen, and 8% more pile attack speed for 20 seconds. And it's gonna increase by 50% in team dungeons, such as the Ruin Ancient City and the Cloud Ascension Trial. I'm not even sure that it's gonna do anything, but you know, I'm here to try that, so we are gonna do that. So first of all, the first back accessory I want to equip is, you know, the Alien Dimension. So I feel like I have the right things equipped, and I'm gonna go directly in the right dungeon, and we are gonna see the impact it has. So, Cloud Ascension Trial. $24. Characters in position 2 and 4 gain a shield equal to 10%. Okay, here I need to put myself like this. I have a boss in front. And let's check the damage. I'm gonna quit. No, you know what? I'm just gonna do the fight, and we are gonna check the timer at the top to check if there is a difference. 28 seconds left with the Alien Dimension. And I have like 64% HP remaining at the end. Let's just equip the new one. Go back in here. And challenge again this one. Let's see if there is a difference. Apparently, same timer here, but I lost 20% more HP. So this is not very efficient. But if you don't have the Alien Dimension, this is a good replacement for me. But only for the Ruin Ancient City and the Cloud Ascension Trial, because you have 50% more effects on the stuff you have. And if I equip this one, normally I should deal more damage to the target. So one more time, just because I want to try different things, I'm going to challenge that again. So for now, the result is almost the same. 28 seconds left, and I have more HP remaining, so I suppose that there is a random factor behind that. But if you have that back accessory, you have almost the same result at the end. But it was one more time a bit better than with the other one. You have a lot of back accessories today, and I'm not sure. This one is pretty good, but very limited in my opinion, because of that effect here. Okay, so I'm gonna equip that again, and I'm gonna go back on my PvP build. And you wanted me to try to attack who? Free-to-play Taddle. He should be top 25. Let's see if I can find him, but before I need to change that artifact, because in my opinion, this one is trash. The top 25. No, this is any Kuro, not free-to-play Taddle. Or maybe he's a bit above or a bit below. I can't find him. The new bag for the tournaments. Yes, but the new pack accessory is giving only stats for you, and you know, I'm not even sure that it's gonna be worth it. And in team dungeons, I don't think that the tournament is in that section here, in that category. It's not considered as a dungeon. The top 19, so you mean that I'm blind? Wait. Yeah, yes. Here he is, so I'm just blind. 4,000 million attack. That's a very high amount. So I will struggle to beat him, and very high amount of combo and crit damage. I might want to change a few things before attacking him though. I'm already using that. Let me check what can I change. Maybe I'm gonna change the banana. Use something else instead. Just need to remember what I was using before to increase my survivability. I think I was using that because I have a lot of shields, and the shield effect increase is pretty nice. Let me check the other stuff I have. Instead of that necklace, I'm using that generally to have more heals. And I think that now I can go and try the fight. Or maybe I will lower a bit that. And increase a bit more my regen. Like 85 here. You can't see the video in my Discord channel. Normally it's in the Legend of Mushroom category and in the videos channel. Normally you should see the access to the video here. He is free to play. You mean that someone in the Elite Champion with 123 million power is free to play? Of course, I'm pretty sure he is. Let's just compare the stats and let's check the increases he has thanks to the artifacts. 10% HP, so he has at least one artifact. Let's check on the attack. He has more artifacts than me, so of course he's free to play, right? Oh dude, what a joke. So, time to challenge. Let's see how fast I die. Archer class tanky build. Already starting to take some damage. Got some pretty nice heals, but is it gonna be enough? He's probably using the cheat amount, I suppose. And almost done. Cheat amount. I was able to win. 142% from the artifact. Yes, this is a pretty high amount. Okay, free to pay. That's the name of the clan. And he has very nice stats, by the way. Okay, I didn't see that. Free to pay, the name of the clan. Very nice stats, by the way. And even with my Sacred Hunter class, I was able to tank that. Yeah, I can beat him because he is free to pay. I changed a few things, so now I want to retry versus Walnut here. You have no permission to see the message history on that channel. Okay. There are a few things that I need to set up on my Discord though. I need to take the time to do it. So here, I'm struggling to beat him because he is reducing my heals. He's probably using the scissors. And so I got less heals. If only I had the scissors, that would help me so much to be tanky players. I'm almost dead already. And I couldn't even proc the cheat amount. Oh, okay. This is weird. Let me check that. Normally, you should have the permission to see everything in that channel. Permissions. You can't send messages. You can normally react. Okay, see the old messages. Of course, that wasn't checked. Let me know that if now you can see the videos here. What is your question? Do you know what Crimson Moonfall for which class? We can exchange it in CSB. I didn't understand. I don't understand your question about Crimson Moonfall. You want to know if I would spend $1 million in that game? Absolutely not. You know, when I'm playing a gacha game, I love spending, but I love being in the top. I don't care about being the top one, because if you have too much power, you have no competition anymore. You are just destroying everything, and there is no fun to do that. I love dying and retry, you know? So this is how I can try to improve my build and try stuff. This is how I get some fun in the game. So if I had millions, I wouldn't spend millions in the game. And that would be absurd. Of course, I earn more today than a few years ago. And so I'm spending a bit more in the game. But I wouldn't spend millions. Yeah, of course, Prophet, it might be lonely. Moonfall for you, for a mage. I think that Moonfall is a pretty good skill for a mage, yes, because you have a very low cooldown and you can increase that damage over time, and you have some effects every time you are landing some skills, especially if you are playing an avian with the wind tier. So every time you are landing a skill, you are dealing some damage based on current HP. For a mage, for a healer class, I suppose, because you want to have a lot of HP with your class and you will deal more damage thanks to that. Wait, of the target's current HP. No, it's not based on your own HP. Sorry, that was a mistake. But yeah, if you have a wind tier, and there is another one that is pretty cool. If you have a Crimson Moonfall, I'm pretty sure that it can be very interesting to use that. It's Infinite Dream. After a skill crit, your active skill will deal more damage. So if you have a wind tier and Infinite Dream and other things to increase your skill damage, maybe it can be great. I'm not smoking. I'm not drinking. I have probably something, but maybe I'm addicted to video games. It might be my vice, if you want to know. Yeah. So the Crimson Moonfall is for a mage class, definitely yes. if that was your question. So this is where I am today with that build. I feel like I have a few things that I need to get to improve that build. The first thing would be to acquire the scissors. But if I want to acquire the scissors someday, I need two things. To be crazy lucky to cut the guarantee on the next event. So I will lower the price I will need to spend in the game. And I need a crazy amount of money to spend in the game. And I don't think that today I want to invest a very high amount of money in the game. So this is why I hope that next time, when we have the scissors back, I will be extremely lucky. I'm talking English because before I started my channel in French, and a lot of players came to me because I had a good advice for them and they wanted me to make some content in English, and so I could reach more people by doing my content in English. So this is the reason why I'm doing my content in English today. For a Dark Lord, this is what I would recommend to go for. Stun skill crit with 70% stun. If you can reach 70% stun, I don't know if it's possible today, but if you can reach that, I feel like you're going to be very efficient. You want to see the stats of the top player? So sure. But I don't know if he has the right things equipped though. Or maybe yes. That's a Prophet, 6,000 million attack, 600 billion HP. I don't know if it is the right stats though. Because he seems a bit weaker than other players. Let me check the other things. He has a very high amount of crit damage. Pretty nice combo. So yeah, first of all, this is not the right class. Apparently, he's at the moment playing with an archer class. 50% skill crit. Below amounts of skill crit damage and skill damage. Still a bit more than me though. So he has a kind of hybrid build. I don't know exactly what he's using at the moment. But he's the top one, so I'm curious to know. Let's just practice to see, but I'm not sure if it is the right build equipped. Apparently he's using a combo set, but this is probably for the scores in PvE. Yes, this is definitely a build for PvE. This is not his main build, of course. He's using the Bistro Bow, by the way, apparently. And these wings, of course. I saw the thing written above his head at the start of the fight. There we go, guys. I won. I'm the top one. You have a 67 stun at the moment. I don't know if it is worth it to continue because players can have a lot of ignore stun today. Look at that. This is an archer class with a 22%. So I don't know if having a lot of stun is worth it, to be honest. I'm not sure. Because you have so many things today to reduce the control duration on your guy. But are you using a Dark Lord, by the way? Because there is another issue. The Dark Lord was working before, even on Archer class, if you were able to stun them, but that was before we get the Alien Dimension. Because now we have a very high amount of attack speed and it becomes very hard to pre-blitz the target in front. But it can work on the others. But the fact is that with the Alien Dimension as well, you get 30% final damage resistance, and everybody is running a tanky build in endgame, and so you can't deal high damage when you are using a skill damage-based class. And how to get the 20% launch? That's too high in my opinion. Okay, let's spin that. And so I was talking right before about the things I need on my class to improve my efficiency in PvP. So first of all, I was saying that artifact. I hope that we will get that artifact soon. So I can reduce by an extra the heals received by the target, and apparently it's very effective. That's very sad that I decided not to go for that artifact in the past. And the second thing is that avian, this one, with multiple shots, terminal strike, and meteor feather. If I can have these three, that would definitely help me, I suppose. I got like meteor feather here, multiple shots on this one, I'm reading these two together, and with terminal strike as well. I got a terminal strike on this one, multiple shots. And if I can pass that down to this one, maybe later I can breed this one with my cat and try to get that. How would I rate my hairs? At the moment, I would say like 6 on 10. Because you know, I'm starting to get some holes. I feel like I have a lot of holes. I'm losing some hairs at the moment. I feel really, really old. So I'm at the moment doing a cure. I don't know how you say that, but you know, my hairs are really thin. And I'm trying to make them grow bigger. So yes, I'm 31 years old and I'm very, very, how do you say that? I fear about losing my hairs. You would say 10 on 10? Thank you, that's very kind. Talking about my hairs in a live stream, that's pretty funny, right? So I have some quests to complete, by the way. And then I'm gonna go back in PvP. I'm gonna try a few more things, but for that I need to ask my friend if he is available here. Let's try to ask him if he can equip his right build. Let's hope that he's gonna answer. 3 rainbow stats on pet. Hi stream. Real is saying you hi. Hi Jessica and Trust. How he knows you are here. 3 rainbow stats on pets. I had only one with 3 rainbow stats, yes. Now let me show that avian. This is not the right one, by the way, and the right affixes, but yeah, I was able to get my first with 3 legendary affixes, and this is the one. Multiple shots, no speeding, and all-around control. Unfortunately, not for my class. But I was able to get one with 3 legendaries. And if I remember, you have some achievements here. Obtain an avian with 4 rainbow affixes. So he's equipping his set apparently, so I'm gonna be able to do my test. Don't worry, bro. Yeah, that's perfect. So I'm gonna have a strong player to try my build. So let's check that. Hey, Maxime. Can you check Dino stats? Of course I can. These are the stats. And his true power, 132 million. Let's compare the stats. I'm at the moment at 127. We have almost the same attack, almost the same defense, but you have a big difference in HP here. My stats are weird here because I'm still lacking some the right pieces of gear. My goal is to reach the 100%. 170% global attack? You mean coming from the artifact? 132%. I'm finding you, Maxime. You have the stats here from the artifact. He got one more artifact and he has one artifact with 1 star. And let's check the difference in HP, by the way. Yeah, look at that. This is because of the gear. He can have way more because of the gear. This is insane. Yeah, that's very strong. He has a bit more with the hammers on the artifact, a bit more with the parking slot, but I'm never plundering anyone, so this is probably because the reason why I am late on that. And the back accessory, he has more feathers. More feathers, or no, this is probably just because I spent way too much in the attack and I'm missing some in the HP and defense. And the global stats, he has way more with the Awakening Seal. That's a crazy amount. His build with the pals, we will check that directly during the fight. Let's do some practice. Let's do some practices and let's just try. Let's just see what he's using and the damage I can do and how long I can survive. So he's using the chicken pal to increase his basic attack damage. That's a good thing to do so he can deal more damage based on max HP. This one to increase the effect of the shields so he can survive longer. This is pretty smart too. And unfortunately he's too big. I can't see the pals he's using behind. So pretty nice damage, right? But now he's starting to heal a lot, and this is why during the fight I'm losing. I need the extra little thing to reduce by a bit more the heals received by the target. And so I will lose that. You got one artifact and it's the hammer. The easiest one to get. The only free-to-play one you can acquire. Okay, so almost the end of the fight. I was close to die. I could heal a bit, but it wasn't enough. And I died. So I'm gonna accelerate the fights and I'm gonna do more tests. So I just want to change my mount for now for the next test. I had a pretty good result using this one. I deal some damage based on a skill, a combo current counter damage every 11 seconds. And then the target takes damage equal to 2% of current HP per second, with attack and damage resistance reduced by 10% for 5 seconds. This mount is pretty cool to deal some damage. I don't know if you have the mount, if you already tried that, but it's a pretty good mount apparently. So let's try to see if there is a difference. By the way, using that mount, I'm not gonna have the shield and the damage resistance I was getting with the other mounts, so I should die faster than before. But normally I should have a bit more damage than before. Normally, I'm not even sure. And so I'm already dead. So I died faster and the result was almost the same in terms of damage. Or maybe I was just unlucky, I just want to retry just to see if there is a difference. 1200 billion HP on Dino. Ouais, les combats durent très très longtemps, oui. Et parfois, il y a des timeouts. Sometimes, the fights last 2 minutes, 2 entire minutes, and you have some timeouts. Because everybody in a game is playing with a tanky regen build. And look at that, that time the result was a bit better than before, right? And you know, there is something that I want to show you. I'm gonna waste my red diamonds again. But I want to show you the difference you have between the Sacred Hunter class and the Plume Monarch. You will see that the Plume Monarch can deal absolutely nothing. Ah oui, si tu viens de commencer, c'est complètement différent alors. It looks like it bothers you. Go for a Martial Sage class. Now stop wasting time on Archer anymore. I love trying the Archer class. And the Martial Sage isn't way better, you know? You have way more damage with the Sacred Hunter, which means that if I can find the right things, if I had the right equipment, avians and the Scissors, I could be more efficient than with the Martial Sage. I'm convinced about that. Ça va et toi, Corentin? Okay, so let's do another test. Exact same build. I was able to reach 50% of HP remaining on Dino with the Sacred Hunter class. And let's check the difference with the exact same build, but with the Plume Monarch. I have absolutely no damage. Oh, thank you, Maxi Baxi. You are my first member. So you see, the difference is insane. Because there is a big difference. Sacred Hunter, you deal some damage based on current and max HP of the target. So you want to go for a global attack and basic attack damage. But with that build, everything is changing. You want to lower your HP. I'm gonna go for that. It should be enough. And you want to add a lot of combo damage. And this is pretty interesting because you have absolutely two different builds. And now I want to max out my crit damage as well. Corentin, tu dois toujours payer si tu veux avoir n'importe quel item dans le jeu. Il n'y en a jamais qui sont donnés. They are never giving you some items for free in the game. Or you can save some coins in the different lucky spinners, and if you want to acquire some, you just need to save your coins here week after week, and over time you can try your luck and get some for free. This is the only place when you can acquire some items for free. The other account, you can't buy membership. Oh, okay. Okay, this is weird. But welcome to the memberships. So, yeah, I was working on that. I wanted to try to increase my crit damage as well. Let's try to upgrade that a bit more. I'm gonna keep that here. I want to now repeat my crit resistance because if I want to go with some damage, I need to go full aggressive. So let's just upgrade my attack here to 60 as well. Let's the basic attack at that place. This is enough. Reduce my defense. I don't need some. 70 here. 70 there. And normally it should be fine. Oui, c'est cumulable, tu peux les garder pour les prochaines semaines. You can save your coins here. And then I need to change something else. I need to go to my offense build. I think I have the right thing. I need to have a lot of combo and crit rate, have a very high amount of crit damage, and combo multiplier. So this is pretty high. So normally it should do the job. So this is what I need to use if I want to use a Plume Monarch in PvP versus tanky build. But this is going to be a bit less efficient. And here I was using that. Yeah, you know, let's just try that. With the Sacred Hunter, with damage based on max HP, I was able to get like 50% HP in damage on Dino. And here I can finally deal some damage, but I die way faster. But this is the only way you can deal some damage with the Plume Monarch. Or you need to have the right stats and spend a lot in the game. Like, you know, Muscle, if I find him, I think he's here. He has crazy stats, a very high attack, pretty nice amount of HP, and he can be in the top, dealing a high damage to the tanky players. But he has something a bit different. I need to work more on that. Welcome to the club, Jessica. And thank you for joining. But hey, the Plume Monarch is still destroying the entire PvE content. Just if I switch to my campaign. Look at that. I'm just destroying the waves. Oui, ce sera plus viable au long terme. En endgame, quand tu auras 400 billions de PV, un truc comme ça, et une grosse régène. The Martial Sage become viable in PvP when you have a high amount of HP, like 400 billion HP, something like that, and a high regen. If you can have at least like 6.5% regeneration rate, then you can use a tanky build. So I was wondering if I could lower some stats here. I will deal less damage, of course, but, you know, maybe I can try to have something hybrid between the HP and the damage with the Plume Monarch. If I can survive longer, maybe I can deal some damage. Let's try to do something like that. If I put like 42 here. Thank you for the sub. The first sub I have on my channel. Thank you, Jessica. Let's put like 50 here as well. And then I feel like if I want to be a bit more tanky, I need still to upgrade a bit my defense. So let's put like 40 here. I'm going to do the same for my crit resistance. Like that. Increase a bit my basic attack damage. And let's check my stats now. Avec plaisir, Corentin. You want to know my name? So now you have my real name. Just in case you didn't know. Thank you for the other sub. No, I'm not in the top 100. Oh, wait a second. Guys, I need to post that. I have someone knocking at the door. I'm coming back. Woohoo! I'm back! I'm back, guys! Did I miss you? Yeah, someone was knocking at the door. I have two horses at home, and one is coming from a refuge. I don't know if you call that in English. A refuge, where you have some horses. And she was just coming to see if the one of the horse was in good situation. Just like that. So she's checking the horse at the moment. And so I am back. So to answer your question, I'm not in the top 100 at the moment because as you can see right now, I'm always trying different things and changing my build, and so all the time I have things that are not efficient and people attack me and I attack people and I die because I'm trying things, and so I'm losing some points in the ranking. The IRS? What is the IRS? Let me check on Google. The Internal Revenue Service? No, I never saw them at home. The gifting membership is only random and cannot choose. I don't know how it works. I never did that in the past. I just activated that on the channel because you asked me to do so, and I don't even know how it works, in fact. Yeah, this is for the taxes, yes. This is what Google told me. But they never came home. You want to put some money in a game, and you have the lamp pass. It depends on your budget, though. If you plan to spend in a game, the best thing to take, first of all, the skip all ads. This is mandatory. Then I would recommend to take the lifetime pass because you have some entries, some more entries in the dungeons. And finally, the best thing to take are the cards in here. You have the monthly card, and then you can just adjust in function of what you want to do in the game, what you want to get. But here, you get the best things. And the Shroomy Battle Pass. Huge amount of rewards in here. And then it's just depending on if you want to spend more or not, but you don't really need to spend more. Because you need to have in mind that even if you spend a lot, there are always some players spending more than you, and they will definitely have more power than you, and you will never beat them. You need some emotes. I need to work on that. Don't worry, I'm gonna take some time to try to put some more emotes in the chat. But I just, as I said, activated that like 3 days ago. So it's brand new, I have to work on that. by the way, let's take my privileges here. You know where I live. I'm at Earth, and you are in my and I am in my house. Yes, of course I am. Pretty soon you'll have more members. You think I will? That would be great. Everyone member, everyone in green. That would be cool. I love green. Everyone can subscribe now. It could be a pleasure for me. So I'm gonna spin that and I'm gonna do more tests in PvP. If it's worthy to spend some money to buy lamps and keys, it depends where. Thank you for the other sub. You are buying a lot of subs, right? But thank you one more time, Jessica. You're gonna be the top spender of the channel. If you want to buy some lamps, the magic lamp here is the best thing, and then I never recommend to buy anything from here because you get only a few and you get absolutely nothing through these packs. This is very expensive for absolutely nothing. The best thing to take if you want some extra keys, you have one to buy daily in the family shop, and by the way, I'm always doing that. You need to spend only 2,500 medals and you can acquire some. So then you have some extra lamps through the parking wars here, depending on the months you are parking. You get some lamps and you get some keys sometimes, so I recommend to put some to get some extra keys here. Yeah, Jessica told me about that. So the goal is to have a lot of keys, because look at that. I already spent all my keys today, and I got some more. These are coming from the battle pass. I got some through the parking wars, and I can get a ton of keys daily. And when you check, I'm getting 834 daily. Normally you get 795 per attempt on the max level. But when you are using that card in the developing store, you are getting more lamps. Hey, Rolleave, I'm loving you too. And so look at that. I'm just spamming the click here, and now look at all the lamps I have already. And these are just bonus lamps. Rolleave, become a member. Do you feel under pressure, Rolleave? Jessica is forcing you to subscribe to the membership. And so then if you want to acquire an extra key, you can spend an extra $1 here. You will get some extra keys. And after that, I don't advise to take anything more. I love you too, guys. This is incredible, but I feel like I have such a great community. This is so great. You are very, very nice, guys. How important are lamps at my level? One of the most important thing I have today. Because all the lamps you have, the more you have, the faster you are going to get some levels, and the more the global stats you are going to have on your character. Base stats, sorry. HP, attack, and defense. This is very, very important today. And it has always been very important to get lamps everywhere you can. What if he's poor? You're talking about Rolleave? Thank you, CPZ, for the subscription. Look at that. Crit rate evasion. I can't get the combo regen. By the way, I didn't see that, but it seems like Steven O, you subscribed to, because your name is green. So thank you so much too. Stun pal combo. absolutely useless. If only I could have what I need. So I changed a few things here, and the goal was to try that in PvP again to see if I could do better than before. So let's just check the stats I have at the moment. So now I have 6,400 crit damage, 37% combo. To be honest, I don't think that it's gonna be very, very nice. And another subscription. Thank you so much, Jessica. So let's go back in here and practice again with my friend. Evasion regen is the best source of power you have in the game, but it doesn't mean that you are gonna be stronger. If you try to have only evasion regeneration on your substats here on gear, your power is gonna rise very fast, but you are not gonna be stronger by doing that. Yeah, 97%. So you know what? The Plume Monarch class is very good for PvE, but today I really do feel like it's lacking something in PvP to beat tanky players. So I really want to stay on my main class. And that time it's over. I'm not gonna change anymore. I'm fed up about wasting my red diamonds. Thank you for the sub, CPZ. Thank you, Bradley, for the 2... what is that? A pound? Do you call that pound in English? In France, we call that your money, we call that livre, which is the equivalent of book in English. It's a bit weird. Thank you for that. Truss and Royce Mail. You're very kind between each others. How you become member? If I remember correctly, you need to get a computer. Yeah, probably. I think that you have the join button below the video, or maybe something like that. You need to get on the computer. A lot of people on your server changed their crossbow when their lamp reached the level 24. When you are level 24, unfortunately I can't check anymore, but I don't know if you have the eternal gear. I don't think you can have the eternal. If I remember, we could get the eternal with the lamp level 27, something like that, 26 or 27. So the substats you get here are not very high with the Horus gear. So I don't know if it is a good idea to switch to a tanky build when you are only level 24 on your lamp. But maybe he's preparing for the future, I don't know, or maybe he has way more stats than the other players and so he can do that. How you can do that on phone? Let me just check. I'm gonna try to go on YouTube on my phone and try to change my account, and so maybe I can show something to you guys. Oh no, I have to avoid doing that, otherwise it's gonna disconnect my stream, so I won't do that. If I switch my account, that would be a bad idea. Thank you, CPZ, for the donation. They do smell bad, don't they, Brad? I'm not smelling... I don't smell that here, from here. I mean, let's be kind with the other players in the chat. Come on. And I'm pretty sure that some players are gonna cut what I just said because I said some bullshit. I just said that I was smelling. No, I am not smelling. This is just that sometimes I have a really bad English, and so I struggle to speak. You know? Oh man, I have to be so careful now with what I'm saying on my lives because players are gonna cut that and they're gonna make a lot of fun on me. Clip that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that someone already clipped that. Oh, dude. So, let's do some more tests in PvP. You want? For that, let's just change. I want to go to my offense. I want to try something different. An hybrid build between my basic attack damage and combos. Maybe you can do something with the Sacred Hunter class in PvP. So let's just check. At the moment, I have 8,800 crit damage because you have a lot of crit damage with the Sacred Hunter class. 5,000 and a bit more basic attack and a pretty nice amount of combo multiplier. I don't have any regeneration at the moment. And these are my main stats. A pretty high attack, a pretty nice HP, but I could have way better. So let's just see how it goes in PvP versus Dino. Merci Corentin. J'essaie de m'entraîner tous les jours et du coup, ben voilà quoi. Here is where I am. Pretty nice damage though for a hybrid build. But I die faster than if I was using only an HP build. Let's just change that. But if I switch my build here for some more HP, I'm gonna lose a lot of stats, a lot of damage. Because now if I check, my combo should be very low. But I still have a pretty nice amount of crit damage, so maybe it can do something. Let's check my HP, by the way. I have 100 billion more. Don't think it's gonna make a difference. The difference between a Plume Monarch and the Sacred Hunter. The Plume Monarch, you need to have a lot of crit rate, crit damage, combo damage, and you do some damage based on your combos, okay? If you want to deal some damage based on max HP, the Plume Monarch is not going to be that efficient. The Sacred Hunter is going to deal a lot of damage based on current HP of the target thanks to his skills, and so you want to have a build with a lot of basic attack damage, a lot of HP to a tank, because you want to face some tanks, and this is the goal, in fact. Basic attack damage, damage based on max HP with the other class, with the Sacred Hunter. And yes, I'm French, guys. Je suis français, si vous voulez, je peux parler français, mais je suis pas sûr que ça fasse plaisir à absolument tout le monde dans le chat. So I'm gonna continue talking English. So let's practice again. That time I have less combo, more HP. I can still do some damage, but a bit less than before, I feel like. And so this is not that efficient. And I had the Beast Robo equipped apparently. Yeah, because I wanted to do some damage based on the combo. I need to change my souls again, I think. Tu seras le seul content si je parle français, oui. You will be the only one happy if I continue talking French here. No YouTube browser. I don't think I'm in his bracket. So here. I just need to switch my build, in fact. I'm gonna take my warrior build. This is my tanky build, and I'm just gonna change that. Instead, I'm gonna use the combo crit damage. So maybe I can do something. Let's just check my stats again. I have the 100% combo, 67% crit rate that time. Just because of that, I can switch for more crits, and so now it's gonna be a bit more balanced. My crit damage is now at 3,300 and my combo at almost 7,000. So I will have way less damage thanks to these. And I have way more HP, but let's check my regeneration. 1.24. What is that? My talents? No, I have the healing here. Oh no, you know what? This is normal because I don't have the right set. But let's see how it goes with that. For a free-to-play, the Martial Sage is going to be the best one because this is the most tanky build you can have in a game. And when you are free-to-play, you want to go for a tanky regen build. By doing so, you can normally beat the other Monarch class. So I feel like it's good to do that. Pretty nice damage, but I have no survivability, so I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna die very fast. 30 seconds only and I'm dead. And you know what? I'm gonna accelerate that again. Nice weekend too, Corentin. Maybe I can try to increase a bit more my combo and crit damage. I don't really know. I don't really know. I would love to have a bit more regeneration and still have a lot of combo. But unfortunately, I just can't. Or maybe I have to change something here. With that build, I want to avoid having too much attack speed because I'm gonna proc more counters. And so I feel like it's not that efficient. But maybe I can increase my basic attack instead. Let's just try with the chicken to see if I can deal a bit more damage than before. So I accelerated the fight just a bit. And I changed one pal. I have the chicken now instead of the panda because I have no regeneration at all. 30 seconds and like 40% HP dealt on the target. Let's just equip that to see if I can do more damage. Lower my resistances. Increase my attack. Welcome to the club, Roy Leave. You finally found the button. Congratulations. So let's go back in here and practice again to see if I have more damage than before. It depends. S3D, it depends on what is your goal, in fact. Why would you like to switch to a warrior class? What is your level first? Yeah. Jessica has the highest member role. Let's check again my stats here. Basic attack, I got 6,100. If I can try to get that amount and lower a bit my crit damage and combo because I feel like I do absolutely nothing with these, maybe it could be a bit better. You know, let's switch again to... I don't know. If I change that and go back to my tanky build, I'm gonna lose some damage. I'm pretty sure of that. Do you think? If I can beat Demon Killer, he has a Regen Warrior with 120 million power, and he is the top 83 in Legendary. I don't know if I can beat him though. I can try, maybe. But if he's in the top 100 players, he needs to equip first his real build, and then I can try in practice mode. Because at the moment, I'm not in the top 100 players. So apparently that was less efficient than before. Because now I lost a lot of combo. I'm gonna stay with the combo crit rate. I'm gonna lower just a bit my HP. If I am a legendary champion player, I think yes. Because first I have the power and I have the knowledge. I'm pretty sure that if I stop doing my shit and trying things all the time, I can try to go higher in rankings. But this is not my main goal. My goal is not to be at the top. My goal is to try to find things that are working. This is how I'm getting fun in the game. And I'm just trying to have some fun and give you some tips, and this is what I want to achieve in the game. So I wanted to lower that to maybe 55. I want to increase just to beat my basic attack damage here. My combo and my crit damage. Let's try to use that. Check my stats again. I lost a bit of crit rate, by the way. Probably because of that. No. Oh, this is normal because I'm not using the Beast Robo artifact anymore. So let's just check my stats now. Don't care about the regen. I wanted to increase a bit my crit damage and combo multiplier. This is just a bit above that what I have before. Basic attack damage resistance 15%. I can maybe try to have a bit more, so I could survive a bit longer. Now let's check my ancients. Combo damage resistance. Yeah, if he's awake, ask him and I will try versus him if you want me to. You want me to look the world chat? I think I saw something. You pinged me, right? The world chat, not this one. And some alive. And hello world. He has PvP on. I'm gonna do a last try versus Dino just to see if I have things working correctly. And then if you want, I'm gonna try. No, I don't feel like this is efficient. Or you know what? I can do multiple tries, so I'm just gonna try that directly. So let's go in the cross server. He's in the peak rank. Love you, Octar. What is that money, by the way? 35. I can't read that. But thank you so much for that. Yeah, I said print hello world. You know, I was working in IT before. So so I had the reference. Hello world. This is the basic thing you are doing all the time when you are developing something. So you said, who do you want me to attack? It was Wonder. Yeah, I feel like you said that he was top 85 or something like that at the moment. If I remember, no, you wanted me to try versus Demon Killa, right? I'm gonna try with the build I have equipped at the moment. But this is not my main build, my best build that I have equipped at the moment, so I don't know if it's gonna be efficient enough. Oh, and by the way, I still have the pumpkin mount equipped, so maybe I have to change that as well. I can probably have more damage than that. Hey, Azag. So I am losing the fight at the moment. I am gonna change my build. I'm gonna equip what I am generally using, and maybe it's gonna change something. So let's just reset that. That's all as well. I'm not using that generally. I want to add some more HP to my character. So let's go to like 80, 81. So I will have a bit more regeneration. It's pretty okay for the rest, I guess. Let's remain with that for the moment. Then with the mount, generally I'm not using this one. I'm gonna try with that one instead. Let me check the other things. The skills are correct. Here it's not correct. I need to equip the panda pal. Where is the panda? Instead of... let's say instead of the chicken. I will have a bit less damage, but it's okay. Actar is truly unkillable. I just died. Arbre à régène, faut que tu joues de l'attaque normale pour faire des dégâts, pas sur les combos. Yes, but I was just trying things, in fact. This is not what I'm generally using. As you can see, this is what I generally go with, you know? I'm not using combo and crit damage generally, but I was doing some tests. Bruno is a 61. I'm gonna try that as well. I'm just switching my gear to what I'm generally using, and I'm gonna retry versus Demon Killa, and after that I'm gonna try versus Bruno if you want. But Bruno is using a tanky regen build, right? And so here I want the damage resistances. I want the extra heal on the Blade Pierce. Let's check that. Normally I want some more combo here. I feel like it should be okay. 100% combo. I'm not using the right build. I need to equip my counter regen. So let's check the stats now. Yeah, combo 53%. Still missing my pieces of gear. I'm pretty sure I can do way better. And I'm using that at the moment. These are the best things I was using. And here I got some more attack. This is not what I want to use. Instead, this is what I want to use with my tanky build. Windbow in a row. In the past, I was feeling like it was pretty cool when you were using a very offensive build with the Beast Robo artifact here, and with a lot of combo and crit damage. If you were also using that necklace, Windbow in a row was doing just a bit better, in my opinion, than the Worldly Snare. But these two skills are not increasing by a lot your final damage at the end. This is my feeling today. Okay, so guys, I feel like I have the right things equipped. So let's just check my stats. Close to 8% regeneration. 5,500 basic attack. High combo damage resistance. 20% basic attack damage resistance, by the way. Pretty nice too. And I forgot to check something. Let's... 31% damage resistance, and my final stats are here. So let's go back in here and try again. On the top, 85. Demon Killa. Practice again. Let's see if it does a bit better than before. Normally that time I should heal, so it should be different. Half HP already, but I'm starting to take some damage as well. But he has a very high amount of regen, so I'm not even sure to kill him within the 2 minutes. But it's pretty close. if I would like to merge with your server, that would be great to merge with more players though. The more players I have on the same server, the more the test I can do. So for me, it should be great. I wasn't able to kill him, by the way, but I was tanking the damage. Yes, I did. I did, but it's not enough. If I show you on my sorcery, I got 20 on 20 here. And I got 20 on 20 on the Tame Beast as well. But this is the only thing I can do at the moment, so this is not very efficient. By the way, I can upgrade a bit more my attack. At least you're unkillable in PvP. That's all that matters. Not really, in fact. I'm pretty sure I can do something better. It depends on who I have in front of me. For example, I showed that before during that stream, but if I'm facing Walnut, this is a very strong Plume Monarch. He's just gonna destroy me. Probably because he's using the Scissors, and so he can lower my heals. And just to look at what is happening. Yeah, don't worry, my friend. I'm gonna try Bruno. Promise, after that fight, I try Bruno. So here, as you can see, I'm taking a lot of damage because he's blocking my heals. He's using an Avian with Terminal Strike, and he's using the Scissors. And so unfortunately, I die when I face this kind of Plume Monarch. So, time to go here again and try versus Bruno. So you say that he was the top 61. Plume Monarch, this is not a tanky build anymore. But if he is using Terminal Strike and stuff like that, oh, what just happened? What just happened, guys? Come on, let me check the stats. He had less attacks than the other Plume Monarchs. Crit rate combo. Ignore counter. Okay, only 10% ignore combo. 8,000% and 39,000? Wait. How is that possible? What was that? I took so much damage. I can have way more stats than that with my Plume Monarch, but I can't release that amount of damage. Do you know what he's using? What happened? that was insane. You want to see the artifacts? I have 2 more artifacts. Yeah, the burst damage was absolutely insane. I tried so many different combinations with the different items I have on my account. I tried everything to increase my damage, and I never had that burst. The snake power to reduce the crit resistance of the target. But I tried that in the past. I wasn't able to have the same amount of damage. He has a very high final attack speed. Maybe he was very lucky on the procs with the Bistro Bow. I don't know, I want to retry. Apparently, he's using the Panda mount, by the way. The result was a bit different that time, but this is very, very strong. What is that? I'm gonna run something different. No, this one is lowering the attack, not the attack speed. Just want to see what happens when I reduce his attack speed. Normally, it should proc less often, the effect of the Bistro Bow, and I should take less damage, right? Let's check again. Yeah, let's say that I survived a bit longer than before, but... Okay, so you know what? I have just a few things to change and I will beat him. Just need to do exactly the same. He's using the Panda Mount, so he can attack way faster during the fight. So I'm gonna use the Panda Mount as well. Then I don't need to equip the same artifact, because he's dealing a lot of damage to me and you know I want to survive, so I'm gonna use the Pepe one. And just by changing that, normally I should survive a bit longer. Let's try again. Yeah, he just destroyed Pepe. He deals even more damage than before. This is crazy, guys. Uh-huh. Okay, this is pretty fun. So let's change my build. Just need to change that. If you want to play with combo crit, I'm gonna play with combo crit. I'm not gonna use Pepe. Well, let's redo the fight and see what happens. I'm lacking stats. I can't beat him with that build. I would need to have more combo and a crit damage multiplier. But I can probably not get that with that build. Or maybe if I change my statue, but I will have less HP, so... let's retry. Have to scroll down to 60 all the time. Let's do it again. I probably need to change something here as well. This is a very interesting build in front. I don't know how he can have such an amount of damage. Let's try to play a bit more aggressive. Let's check my resistances, by the way. Crit resistance at 2200. And these are my stats, and let's check my combo again. 18,000. This is still pretty low, though. the goal of the cross-saver thing, I think that at the moment it's probably just to flex. Just to show, hey, I'm better than you. Because let's be honest, the rewards are not that great. Once you get in Elite Champion, you are already starting to get a lot of rewards, and so you don't really need to push higher, in fact, if you want to have more rewards. There isn't a big difference. That was a bit closer. That was a bit closer. Yeah, the Archer regen here is not gonna work versus that kind of build. Oh, I can change something on that build. If I want to be a bit more aggressive, I can try with this one. We'll have a few more attack. And who knows, maybe it's gonna make the difference. Let's practice again. He has so many procs with the Bistro Bow. This is insane. Blitz Assault. Ta-da! I told you that I could do that. With the Sacred Hunter class. But I have no merit at all because I have more power, so he is still very, very strong. There are probably many things that I can change to upgrade a bit more my power here. The damage resistance, maybe I can... No, there is no need to change that. Instead of this one, I can just use this one to reduce by a bit more the duration of the attack reduction. And with the skills, you know, let's just use that so I will deal more damage. Or I can use the clone, but I'm not sure if the clone is useful. He's gonna kill my clone in 2 seconds, so... Let's retry with that. Okay, I died. But this is a Plume Monarch, and this is... I would like to understand how he was able to kill me that fast. I got a lot of resistances, defenses, and he just destroyed my tanky build. I would try to understand. I would like to understand. The bamboo... Yeah, this is just because I was using a tanky regen build before and I just forgot to change that. Seems to work, but one more time, if we compare the stats, I have way more stats. So this is normal that I win, right? But I would like to know what he was using. This is crazy. If I check against his stats, he has a crazy burst. And I don't know where it's coming from. I know that he's using at least the Panda Mount and the Beast Robo. This proves you're unkillable in PvP. Not really, but let's say that. Yeah, I changed my build, yes. Just for that fight. I'm gonna re-show that to you after. I just want to try to understand what he is using. Because look at that. The stats are so different. So of course, this is a Plume Monarch. I'm a Sacred Hunter at the moment. So he is, of course, beating me. Because of the extra bullets and stuff like that. But when I was using my tanky build with a very high combo damage resistance, look at that, I have 75%, he has only 8%. The Beast Robo, is it the best one for PvP, for archers? If you want to use a DPS class, a DPS archer, then yes, the Beast Robo is the best one to use, and by far. If you want to use an archer class to beat tanky players with a Sacred Hunter, then the Beast Robo is not the best one in my opinion. So here, ignore combo, 20%, and I have some... And so for that, I need to lower a bit my attack. I'm gonna try to put like 45 here. Increase a bit more my HP and regen. I maybe ignore combo. Yes, you might be right. The fact is that with that build, my goal was to beat tanky warriors. So I maxed out my ignore counter and not my ignore combo. But I might try that. Crit resistance, I need to upgrade that as well. This is way too low. Let's lower just a bit more my basic attack. Like to 40. And upgrade that a bit more. 55, it should be okay. Let's check again my resistance. Crit resistance. 2,500. This is still pretty low. I need to change a few talents. You know, I'm just gonna go on another set just in case, because I feel like this one is still pretty good. Let's just take this one. I'm gonna rename that later. I'm gonna, you know, let's just put test. And I'm gonna reset everything. And I'm gonna try to have something better. So for the players who wanted to know, this is the amount of feathers I have at the moment, 52,000. So let's start with the Fury tab. I always go for this one. To have some more attack over time and more crit rate and stuff like that, it helps me to deal just a bit more damage. Then I maxed out the healing here, very important too, and the crit resistance as well. Okay? Then I go at the top and I take this one to increase my regeneration by a lot. Then I am facing an archer class, so I want to max out my combo damage resistance. And here you have some ignore combo. So you know what? I want to try that, so I'm going to max it out. And you have the same on the other side. So let's put 20 on 20 as well, 10 on 10. And on this side, I can have some more basic attack damage, so generally I put 20 on 20 here as well. I upgrade my HP as well. And for the rest here, I don't really care. I'm gonna upgrade my HP a bit later. You have your soul at 60 for the crit resistance. That's a pretty good idea. Probably if you have a bit more, I can have a bit more with my scrolls as well. I will check that later. So here, I don't care about the things I have here, because if I increase my basic attack speed, I will release more attack, and when I'm facing a warrior, it's not a good idea, because I'm going to proc more often the counters, and I will die faster. So this is why I'm always going at the top directly here. And I want to face an archer class, so I want to max out my combo damage resistance. And then I'm going to put 10 on 20 here for now. Now I jump on the sorcery, and here generally I want to pick this one to have some more attack every time I cast my skills, and for now I'm gonna stay like that. I have some crit resistance here on a tame beast. I don't really know. You're limited on the numbers of main skills you take here, so I don't know if I really wanted to go for this one, by the way. That would be great to have the crit resistance, though. So let's do that, you know? Take some more combo damage resistance at the top, upgrade that on 10 on 20. And on the Tame Beast, I want to go on the launch, max out my combo damage resistance, and then generally I'm going for the wound here. Upgrade my HP, 10 on 20. And normally now, if I check my stats, by the way, 2500 crit resistance. Did I miss something? Yeah, I'm not using this one because I haven't maxed it out. Wait, this is not the right build. I don't have it. And I can't get this one because you are forced to have only 4 maximum. 80% combo res, 40% ignore combo, and 2.5k crit resistance. You will be unkillable. Not sure, because that guy, Bruno, has crazy burst in damage. And you will see that even with that, I'm pretty sure that he's just gonna destroy me very fast. So now I have 85% combo damage resistance. 2500 here. And I'm gonna change a bit my scrolls as well. Let's reset that. And let's say that I don't care about the offensive stats. I want to go only with HP and a high crit resistance. Let's put like something like that. It should be fine. The goal is to tank. Yes, you can only have 4. And this is sad because I would love to have in the sorcery that branch to have some more crit resistance and a skill energy regen, but unfortunately I can't get that because you are forced, you are capped at 4 maximum. And on that branch, I want to have that. I want to have the heal skill at the top, and I want to have the heals as well here. So this is very, very hard to have everything you want here. And the goal is to tank. You are right, Bradley. Imagine having to fight people with full talent tree. You are right too. But, you know, if they have a full tree, it means that they spent a crazy amount in the game. So, in that case, even with an empty tree, you wouldn't be able to beat them. So, spenders are what they are. Normally, it should be fine. Just one more thing to change. If I want to be more tanky here, I need to go with that, so I will have some extra shields. Then I need to go back here. I got to take the shield instead of that. And normally, I should be able to reduce his attack speed and so be more efficient like that. And here I need to change a few things as well. I want to have some regeneration, so I need to use the panda instead of that one. The effect of the shield instead of this one. Attack speed reduction. I could have a bit more healing thanks to that, but I don't think it's a good idea to do that. So I'm just going to use that. I feel like it's good. And let's check again the other stuff I'm using. This is pretty cool here. Maybe I can try to have a bit more combo instead, because here I want to go full HP. With that build, normally I have the wrong build equipped. I want to switch to my regen build. Okay, so now I have a bit less here. And can I do something else? Let's just check my stats. I'm close to the 8% regeneration. 2820 crit resistance. 85% combo damage res. Ignore combo 40%. Easy breezy instead of the shield. If you want, I'm gonna try first my build and then I'm gonna try easy breezy to see if there is a difference. And normally here I have everything very tanky on my character. So let's just retry versus Bruno. He's the top 61. But now if I compare the stats, I have 123 million power. So still remember that this guy has less power than me. A lot less. Practice. Let's see how fast he can kill me. Oh, less effective than before. It seems like the ignore combo is working pretty well. I'm sorry, Bruno. Or maybe I'm not sorry, because even with that, over time, I'm pretty sure that you are gonna have more damage and you will kill me. Yeah, I am dying, guys. So I'm gonna use your easy breezy, and we are gonna see if I can survive longer using that instead of the shield. Yeah, that's the one. Let's retry that. His build is crazy, guys. I mean, that's a Plume Monarch. I'm pretty sure that if he was using almost the same build with the Sacred Hunter, the result would be different. Maybe better. I don't know, but with all the tests I did, I always had a way better score with the Sacred Hunter. Yeah, Bruno is unkillable in PvP. So for now, the same thing is happening with Easy Breezy. The fight is gonna last pretty long, so over time he's gonna acquire more stats, and pretty sure that he's also gonna kill me as before. Yeah, this is doing exactly the same as before. Okay, so apparently Easy Breezy is working a bit better, but if I switch that build, if I switch the fight, if I try versus... I just died. I just died. So I was saying that if I try now that very tanky build versus Dino with the other one, I was able to get like him to 50% HP. And if I try with that, I'm pretty sure that I will not be able to deal a lot of damage to him. You know, I'm gonna do something else, otherwise the fight is gonna last forever. I'm just gonna accelerate that just a bit more, and I'm gonna practice again. And now I have absolutely no damage at all. That's insane, the difference. Look at that, I had absolutely no damage with that. You see the difference? I just changed a few things only, and now I can do absolutely nothing anymore. So you know what? I'm just gonna come back on my previous set here. Just try to see first if there is a difference versus Dino. I can damage him now. Oh, by the way, I'm not using the right artifact. Look at that. I still have the Beast Robo equipped. So this is normal that I can't do any damage at all. Yeah, I agree with you. I would kill to be able to reset that, because now I need to be patient to level up my HP. So this is a bit sad. Wait a second. What I was saying I wanted to do? I just lost myself, guys. Yeah, I wanted to change the artifact. Yeah, of course I can't do anything with what I was using before. And he had a lot of regen because I wasn't using that anymore. And with the panda mount, this is not the best thing to survive, so I'm gonna go back with that. And I need to change something here as well. Use the snail. Instead of which one? This one, let's do that. And with the skills, I'm gonna skip that and I'm gonna retry versus the two players. First, versus Dino, I'm trying to find a mix between my tankiness and my damage. Okay, so for now, still no damage inflicted on him. Okay, I can start dealing some. Try to use the cards that give you the shield. This is what I have equipped on my character at the moment. I have the blue card giving me 5% max HP as a shield. Yeah, but now the result is terrible, guys. Yeah, look the cards. You know I'm using this one. So I have a shield every time I'm releasing the main skill. When I'm using this one. Do you think I have something better to use? This one can reduce the attack of the target, by the way, by 9% every time I release the main active skill. So every time I'm using that skill, so every 15 seconds I'm getting the shield and the opponent is getting less attack. Do you think there is something better for the survivability? By the way, I'm gonna draw some. Okay, only SR. The Divine Warrior. I don't think I have it. No SSR. And the last one. Unfortunately, no SSR. You wanted me to check if I had the Divine Warrior. Let's check my list. These are the only SSR I have at the moment. So you are talking about this one, right? Every 15 seconds after the battle starts, AoE damage equal to 5%. Okay, I understand. This one is way better, but unfortunately I don't have it. I don't have it, guys. I pulled a lot on a video. I was able to get like one time this one. So it's 2 stars now. And 2 times the dog. But unfortunately, I don't have this one at the moment. Oh, and by the way, you can have some more damage resistance. The knight on the horse, a better shield. Where is the knight on the horse? You mean this one? Yeah, but you get the shield every 16 seconds instead of 5 seconds with the other one. You got your 2 SSR with the PD. Yeah, this is very sad when it happens. I think I cut one time. I don't remember exactly, but I think I cut one time the last time I pulled. And releasing the main shield skill regenerates 8.3% of lost HP. That could be cool. That could be cool. A main shield skill. No, I have to click here. How do I rate my luck in spinner events? Terrible luck. Not terrible because generally I got the item within 400 draws, but this is still a lot. I mean, it never happened to me, or maybe only one time, to get the top item, the top reward within like 250. So my luck, if I had to rate my luck, I would say like 5 on 10. So main active shield, you have this one. 8% max HP for 5 seconds every 14 seconds. So if I equip this one, and then if I equip the one you told me about, I will regen some HP lost. So maybe it's more effective than what I was using before. Yeah, I am still alive. You got the blue dragon and frog in 580. That's a good luck. So you got twice the rewards with a bit more than 500. Congratulations, dude. I think I'm gonna try that. It looks pretty nice. Star Heroes. By the way, you do you know how we can get some of the shards here? This is a stupid question, but I don't know how to get these. The hero shards. Why the dogs? I'm using the dog because no, yes, sorry, I just can't use the dog with this one as main skill because this is a main shield skill. You're right. The dog is useless here in that situation. Releasing the main shield skill increases attack. It might help me to deal more damage if I am using this one. Crit rate, crit damage. Power damage? No, that would be useless. Or more skill damage. So now it should be more effective. Maybe once the card is maxed, you can sell dupes for shards. I remember in the past someone told me about that, and I thought that we could get some of these without maxing the cards. But maybe I can be wrong. Because when you go in the star draw here, when you go to exchange, you have nothing in the shard conversion here. So I suppose that you might be right. But I'm not even sure, in fact, because once they are maxed out, maybe you can convert them, but you are getting these. And these, you can use them, but you can't get some shards, you know? And this is why I don't understand how we get these. Or maybe we can get these directly when we maxed out the stars? Yes, I will do. I will work on that. Add some more emotes for the members. But as I said before, this is brand new for me, so I need time to add this stuff. I'm gonna work on that. Don't worry, Jessica. Give Jessica mode. Let's just start them up. So I will have a bit more effects. I don't think I can upgrade a lot, but yeah, that was the only one I could max out. Apparently, yes. Okay, so combo here, Counter-Strike. I was working on that. My regeneration. Oh, my bad. Basic attack 5000. I need to increase that. I was able to deal a bit more damage before. Oh, this is probably because I was using the Blade Pierce instead of that. Let's just redo my test. Don't fear to be mod. I'm not planning to add that role to anyone at the moment. You are the #1 fan. Apparently, if I understood that correctly, you might be the top 1 fan, yes? Okay, not really effective. Too much heals on the target. And if I retry with the exact same build versus Bruno, because I still have a pretty tanky build, but I have less ignore combo that time. You are saying you would love to be a moderator? Oh, wait? Are you telling me it's working better? Fine. I get my build. And wait, I need to try something else as well. Now I can beat Bruno pretty easy. I want to try again versus Demon Killa. Because that's a warrior with the same power as mine. A bit less power. Let's retry to see if I can do enough damage. A very high healing amount. A healing amount regeneration. Nah, I deal less damage than before. I'm on the European server number 1. EUEN1. Yeah, this is the same result as before almost. I'm not able to kill him in time because he has too much regeneration. But maybe if I can have the terminal strike, I could do something different. It's maybe the only thing I need to beat tanky players. The top one on my server, at the moment, that's Dino. And these are his stats if you want. So I got 758 billion HP at the moment. My basic attack 5000. Crit resistance 2800. Ignore combo 20%. I need to upgrade a bit more, increase a bit more my attack, my damage. This is cool here to beat archers. This here is cool to tank. This is what I have here. Maybe I should change this one. And increase a bit more my combo, by the way. Okay, no, this is already the one I have. Let's use this one instead to increase the damage of the dragon. Wait, what am I talking about? 100 slashes, worldly snare. I will have more effect, more duration on 100 slashes. So I will have more attack. Hey, yes, I'm using the snail in PvP. Do you want to know why? Because apparently it's very effective in PvP. And maybe you don't know about it, but I'm gonna show that combo for to you if you want. Look at the difference. Because the difference is huge, in fact. If I can deal some damage, it's even better. So this is not the most efficient thing, but look at his HP. He regen, but I can still deal some damage. And you see the pack accessory above his head? So when it's active, he has less heals. But I really need to work on my damage though. Now I'm just gonna equip the one I was using before. which one is supposed to increase by a lot my final attack and energy skill regen. And I'm gonna remove the snail. And instead, I'm gonna increase my basic attack damage. And if I retry, I'm pretty sure that normally I shouldn't be able to deal any damage at all. At least I can do some damage at the beginning, but the fight is gonna last very long, and so the effects of the alien dimension are gonna get reduced. And so he receives too much heals. And you know, when I'm using that back accessory here, I can reduce by a lot the regen he's receiving, 12% for 5 seconds. And this is very, very nice. I can maybe replace this one. I will have a better result. Which one I was using before? The snail. I was looking for the snail. Normally here it should be a bit better than before, in my opinion. I can deal more damage, and he receives less heals. This is the battle of reach. Meanwhile, in my server, no whale, and it's slowly dying. Yeah, the fights look different. I agree with that. You see, he receives way less heals than before. So this is why I'm using the snail with that back accessory here. If I remove the snail, and if I retry, now the back accessory is gonna have a different color. It's blue instead of yellow before. So he's gonna receive the malices during 3 seconds only instead of 5 seconds. And so over time, he can heal more than before. So that's the reason why I'm using the snail. I can even do better than that. But then I need to sacrifice some damage if I want to increase the reduction of heals. Yeah, Mehdi, this is exactly what I just said at the moment. You said it at the same time. Instead of that, I can use the Thorn Thicket. So I will have an extra reduction of the speed and 15% effect instead of 12% on the regen, the skill regen and stuff like that. And now you can see that sometimes the back accessory becomes green. But unfortunately, I don't know if it is better. It's not making a huge difference. Because you don't have the green all the time, in fact. Because you have a cooldown on the skill. In the Chinese server, the top one has a 300 million more. This is crazy, guys. If you missed the beginning of the stream, I talked about the strongest player of the C server of the game. I'm just gonna show that to you. Need to go back to the discussion. Talking about that guy. He has that mount. You want me to zoom in? Do you see it better now? Oh, and by the way, I didn't notice that, but apparently I have an issue. That's better. Tier 19, 9 stars. Do you imagine the investment? Someone ping me on Discord. In the global chat. Is this relatable? When she looks through your phone, but all she can find is... Okay, what is that? So you ping me, right? Make JHT mod in his lives. Is this the ping you was talking about? You were talking about? People want you to become my moderator. I will think about it, but for now I don't need any moderator, you know? I love trying to learn by myself and do things by myself, and maybe someday I need someone. I will think again about that. So let's go back in the discussion here. Look at that ring. Need only one more level to be maxed out. This is crazy, right? Guys, look at that, the stats given by the ring. And look at the power. 242 million. And I showed that. He sent me some videos about his tournament. He's hitting people with the same power as me. And they can't even damage the clone. Look at that. You have his clone here. And look at the damage the clone is going to take. Do you see that? The clone is taking the same damage as the other guy in front. Let's check another replay. And look at the clone here one more time. The clone is not taking any damage at all. And even the clone, look at that, all the dodges on the clone. And that's insane. And when he faced the top players of the server, look at that. He's dodging all the attacks, and every time he get hit, he take only 1 or 2 HP at once. The power difference is absolutely insane. Getting 10 stars every new event on every item. Apparently, he's always maxing everything. And so if I come back in game, I am a big spender. I have no artifact with more than 1 star. If you want to have the 10 stars on the artifact, like not the yellows, but all the purples, you need 30 copies of the item. Imagine spending until you get 30 times the item. So in fact, it's pretty easy. Do some math. If in average, you need to spend $500 to get it one time, or let's be nice. Let's say that sometimes you have some luck and that you can reduce that average to 450. You multiply that amount by 30. On every event, you need to spend around $13,000. And you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 artifacts. So multiply that amount. Let's open that again. By 22. So this is the amount you need to spend if you want to get all the stars on all the artifacts. Yeah, 27,000 a month for artifacts. But hey, if you earn like 80,000 a month, spending like 27,000, you still have at the end 53,000 for anything else. I feel like you can do a lot of things with that. Yeah, you can have a good house for this amount. But hey, everybody has his own money and spend his own money like he wants. If he want to have some extra fun doing that, it's okay. He can just do that. And it's like me, I'm spending a lot in the game and I still have a lot next to that. So I save my money, and sometimes I want to buy something to have some fun or something like that. You know, when you have the money, you can just spend it as you wish. And probably he has a lot of fun by doing that in the game, so I'm not judging anyone. So I was still working on my build. I'm planning to do a video, by the way. He reached me out. He wants me to make a video, a review of his account. So I'm planning to do that maybe in 1 or 2 weeks. He just told me that he wanted to max out his ring first. One day, if you get more support, you can get a higher budget. Yes, of course. Of course. Prophet is a Chinese. What is money? Paper only? I don't know. I won't answer that question. Many people are saying that money doesn't make you happy, but I'm one of the people who think that when you have a lot of money, you are kind of free and you have less troubles. You feel more happy because when you have an issue someday, you can just spend your money and that issue is gone. Unless it's some health troubles, health issues, and in that case, money won't always help. But for anything else, when you have any trouble, you can just spend the money you have. So in my opinion, money is a real thing. The top 1 power in global, bro, I think that it's 168 million. If I go back in the peak rank, I think it's Rudy, and that's his power. And look at that attack, by the way. This is insane. So imagine the stats Prophet has. And 300 million power on Chinese. That's even higher. Okay, guys. So I think that I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna end the stream here. 3 hours already. It's time to lunch. To go lunch in France. It's like 1 p.m. So I'm gonna end my stream here. I hope that you enjoyed that and you had a lot of fun with me. It was the case for me. That's always a pleasure to discuss with you guys and try things together. Have a really nice day too. Bye, legend. Thank you. I don't think I'm a legend, but I'm trying my best. And bon appétit, everyone. And see you on the next time. I'm in Europe, I'm in France. And so it's time to go lunch. See you next time, guys. That was a pleasure. Bye-bye.